Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 4 of the AfterLife Podcast. Today, we have a crazy amount of people today for the podcast. We have over 6 people, well, I guess 6 people exactly, and they're all great in all shapes and sizes, one of them being KB.
Hello.
SquareMario.
What's up?
RunicTitan.
Hi.
WhiteFyr.
Hello.
And last but not least, the soon-to-be tipsy Blondskunk.
Whoa! All right. Hi, podcast world. God.
What do you mean? Don't start with us. You're over here. You're already getting another one. You're getting it all over the place. It's like foaming on your mouth or something.
It's really getting everywhere.
You're like turning into a rabid skunk or something.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just
Mm.
white stuff everywhere, and I don't know what to do about it.
I don't know, skunk. You should probably figure that out. That's not a ideal thing to have going on, right?
Yeah, most skunks aren't alcoholics.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that now.
Big truth.
So, I feel like there's no easy way of coming into this topic, but it's something that we kind of had a little debate about, me and Hugh, but it's about sit versus stand peeing, and I was just kind of curious to see where everybody aligned with this. Like, is there ever a right moment to do a certain kind of sitting or standing of peeing, or is it always one thing, or is there some freedom to choose?
I have a lot of opinions on this.
Really?
A lot.
Yeah.
Really?
I think
Well,
everyone does.
I
Okay.
mean, I would say, to be honest, I sit more than I stand. Because if you
What?
stand, if you really
What?
want to go to the toilet and you stand, you might, pee somewhere else when you start peeing.
Like a spray.
Yeah. You can't
Oh,
really
yeah.
control where it starts.
Oh yeah.
But
No.
Renick, what does it what difference does it make? Like, if you can kind of aim, you already know initially where you're gonna shoot. You're not going full force when you start, but when you get
How do you
the right spot,
Can you control that? I don't know.
yeah,
Yes.
you
You
can.
make adjustments.
If you really have to go to the toilet, you can't really control that, really. I don't know.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah, you can.
No,
I-
okay.
It depends.
There's a certain
depends.
skill.
It
I mean,
depends.
if
So,
my fire hydrant is ready to go off, I'm
Hey,
pretty sure I
maybe
can
my-
control
Whoa.
it.
Whoa,
Maybe my
excuse
dick
me?
muscle isn't that strong.
Then train it. Come
Yeah,
on now.
work on it. Work on that.
It's
What are you
not in
doing?
tune.
It's not November, dude. What the heck?
Yeah, that's true. It automatically just gets to a certain, strength, and then you just don't have as much freedom, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a
And
bit
it just
difficult.
whimpers down.
Yeah.
That's pitiful. Can't
I
believe you
mean,
guys.
so I sit when peeing at home, but if I go to someone else's house, then I stand while I pee.
Mm.
Oh, it's fine.
Makes sense.
It's okay to make a mess at somebody else's house. That's okay. Yeah. That's
True.
totally-
No, it's more. Well, if I did that, I would fix that. But I mean, I don't want to sit on someone else's ass cheek holder thing.
That was a very interesting way to put it.
But
Well, tell me. Hold on. Do you? Okay, now this is kind of off topic a little bit, but do you get two streams sometimes? Like two streams? Like,
Just
Yeah.
split?
I'll
That's
be
what I
like,
mean.
holy crap, what happened? I just sprayed everywhere.
Like
That's
a
what I
water
mean.
bender.
so that's why sometimes it's better to sit.
Exactly.
Well, the only
You don't have to
time
worry
that
about that.
happens really is in the morning, I guess. But that's why,
Oh, because
but it's a once
I got you.
once every 3 months where that randomly happens. But if it does happen, then you can just
Yeah, it doesn't-
clean it up and call it a day. But if not, then it didn't happen, right?
Also, I think when you stand and pee, more piss particles fly everywhere. Like
Oh, that's true.
That's true
it
too.
just gets dirtier in general.
Well, I mean, it's not like
Hmm.
I'm eating off the floor, so it's fine for me.
Well, your mom has to clean it up.
Well, no, in my apartment bathroom, it's just me, myself, and I. So, I mean, if there's piss particles everywhere, boo-hoo. I mean...
Me angry.
I mean, I don't know. That's pretty nasty. This is everywhere. You
Just
know.
smell like old piss.
Well,
in
I
the
mean,
bathroom.
that's
Yeah.
why you clean your bathroom so often, right?
Thanks, Mom, for cleaning my bath. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I think we can compromise. So like, really, you can have a third technique here.
Wait,
I'm
what?
pretty sure you can just lie flat on your stomach, right? And have have your man parts in the toilet, but you
The Superman.
yeah, it kind of works on your balance as well.
Okay.
You sort of hover over the toilet on your stomach.
So I think there are pros and cons for both. If you stand, like I said, it gets dirty everywhere, like piss particles fly everywhere, whatever, and you might miss the toilet if you're in a hurry or if you really have to go. But also when you sit, if you don't aim your thing down, you might piss through the ass cheek holder.
Yeah.
That's happened a few times.
And then you can
Wait,
also
I
sit on a
missed that.
cold toilet seat too, and that's just not a great time.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, that
In the
depends
middle
if
of
it's made
winter.
out of glass or whatever, or what type of material, I guess.
But I don't know,
I'm a sitter.
typically any toilet seat's cold for me. I mean, unless it's summer.
It's not really cold here, even though it's winter. So maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a different material.
I don't
Oh,
know.
also, in the summer, if you just sit, you like your butt will just stick to the seat, and that's just a very disgusting feeling, I'd
Sweaty.
say.
It's like
Also,
it
wait,
peels off.
this is also a pro, I guess. It's like, you know, like girls, they complain if you don't take down the ass cheek holder.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
So you don't have to do that anymore. You can just keep it down.
Runic,
true.
I want you to make a toilet company and call it that.
I'll take it on AfterLife. I can build
holder.
your ass cheek holder.
That's brilliant.
Get
Yeah.
yours today.
Patent
At
pending.
ass.com.
Okay, since
That's
we're
pretty
still
good.
on this topic, you know, we kind of hinted at it, but like when we were talking about like sitting, I guess, like when you're going number 2, right? We're all guys here. And you're in like public, do you always sit on the toilet seat? Do you like put, you know, toilet paper on the toilet seat? Do you like hover poop? You know, what do you do? I can tell you what I've done. But, you know, I'm curious what everybody else has done.
I mean, why wouldn't you just like take paper, put some water on it, and kind of like wash the thing?
That's
Well,
just
That doesn't
too
really
much
do anything.
work.
that's a little
and then-
too much effort.
And then, like, the toilet seat's still probably not clean with, you know, what some people have done to it. You know, some people, like, piss on the seat. Some people get poop on the seat. And then you don't really know if it's
Alright.
clean.
Ugh.
All right, I have never shit in a public restroom before.
What?
What? No. there's
Smart
no way.
man. Smart
What
man.
if you just have like
Wait, what?
I mean, I guess
Spontaneous.
unless it's like a vacation in Sweden and I don't have a choice.
How old are you again, Runic?
23.
What's wrong with that? I agree with that. I try really hard not to.
Well, I mean, I
Why-
think all of us do. It's not like we want to
Yeah.
use the
Wait.
public restroom.
So
yeah, it's
Jay,
not
do
great.
you have you ever shit at your college?
Yeah. I mean, I had a community bathroom freshman year. So there's
I
like
don't know.
100+ guys sharing like 8 bathroom stalls. Or well,
I
8
don't
like
know.
toilet stalls. And I
That's
mean,
a fun time.
the first 3 stalls were like piss stalls, and then the rest were
No.
kind of poop stalls.
I don't know. I think I would rather hold it and then shit the brick when I get home.
Well, no, I live there, so I don't have any other choice.
Well, you have your dorm or whatever.
Could go
right?
Yeah, that's what
outside.
I'm saying. My dorm had 8 stalls on my floor.
Oh,
then
I
there's
guess that's
an-
different. I meant like literally at the college. Like, actually, I don't know how it works in America, but I don't know.
Like in one of the buildings or something, one of the bathrooms in the
Yeah,
classroom building or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
think I've done
happened.
that once or twice, but I try really hard not to.
Yeah.
It's not a fun time
Yeah,
because you never know
especially
who's
with
been on that
people-
seat and what they've done to it. So
Mhm.
yeah,
I mean, technically, the washing people. What is it called? Cleaners.
Cleaners.
Janitors.
They
Janitors,
should,
custodians,
didn't they wash
whatever.
the toilet seats?
Yeah, but you
Probably
don't know
not
how
all
well
the
they're
time.
doing it or how often. Like,
yep.
what I think they do
Yeah.
it once a week. Well, depending on how busy it is.
Probably less than that.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow,
Yeah,
America's
like I think my
data.
dorm was every week. Well,
Also, I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's just me, but in America, when I use the shitter in public, like the splashback is just a lot bigger than when I use it at home.
Yep. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Wait, what's the splashback? What are we talking about?
When the number 2, when the Nagasaki falls into the
Oh.
toilet, but then that explosion effect
Oh.
just ricochets
Mhm.
onto your butt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
nice
it's
little
very
cleansing, you know?
uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable. I've had that happen
Mhm.
before. It's not fun at all.
It's worse when you have like a number 3. That way, it's just like even nastier.
Ew, it's all like a mixture,
man.
just like a mixture.
It's
of,
just
like,
a
number
concoction.
Number three.
Diarrhea.
What is the number 3?
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big old splashback.
Yeah.
Yummy.
But I mean, I feel like none of you guys
Excuse
like.
me?
So wait, have you guys ever hover pooped in public?
No.
No.
Nobody.
That's way too much leg
I don't know
strain.
if I have or not. I can't remember.
I have.
How can you would start shaking and shitting more if you did that?
No, because typically when I did do it, I would be ready to go. Like, I'm not here sitting on the toilet for like a good 10 minutes looking at my phone. I'm like ready to push it out and call it a day. Like, I want my mission success to be over like in the next 2 minutes or minute.
I've never understood how people can sit there on their phones on the toilet. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how people can do that. I want to get in, do my business, and get out.
I think some people aren't eating the things that they need to eat.
Yeah, sometimes the business is late.
Like, they're eating too many like potatoes, or like they're not getting like the vegetables and fiber they need, so it's just like harder to push out. I
Very
know,
true.
because I've had
Well,
that
I don't think
experience.
it's that. I think it's just
I
like
think it's
because
that.
I do this like every day. I'll play. Like I used to play like games of Hearthstone on the toilet. You know. Oh my gosh. I'd be on there. I'd just be relaxing. You'd be relaxing. It's peaceful time. You know.
Speaking of
So,
shit, how often do you guys shit?
Like
Wait,
once
what?
a day?
Not often enough.
You do once a day, really?
Yeah. Or once
I'm
every
like a
2
once
days.
I
per
think it's
three
like once a
day-
day.
I'm like once per 3 days.
It all
Yeah,
kind of
I'm the
depends on
same,
what you
Renee.
eat and drink.
I
Yeah,
guess.
that's true.
Yes, it's actually it's more how active you are, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
don't
more
really
active you
think
are,
so.
well, it is. The
I mean,
more active you are,
partially, but I
the
don't know. I
further
feel
down
like
the food goes.
I feel like my hot chocolate can like help encourage me, believe it or not. I don't know. There's just something about it, or well, coffee too. I mean, coffee's known
coffee
to help
definitely
you,
does it.
encourage you to.
Yeah.
Also,
Mm.
have you guys ever had a shit where you literally don't have to wipe and it's like such a pog moment?
Yeah, I'll just be like,
No.
I'll be like,
Unfortunately,
wait.
no.
No, there's no such thing as that.
Yeah,
you
there
wipe
is.
once. You
Well, I
wipe
mean,
once
yeah.
just to check, and there's like nothing. I'm like, yes, pog.
Well,
I don't know if that happens.
I mean, I
no.
typically wipe more than once. I wipe twice at least to make sure that I didn't
Double
miss a
check.
spot.
Yeah, right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of wiping, do you guys fold or crumple the paper?
Fold.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
I
Fold, fold.
ravel. I ravel. Like I just like
Don't
wrap
you just
that
smear
around my
your-
hand.
What do
Just
you mean? Don't you
mummify your
just-
hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it depends on the toilet paper as well, though. Like, if you get the nice stuff, you can usually fold. But if it's like the cheap, like, I don't know, the really cheap
What's
stuff,
this folding thing?
yeah,
What's
then
this
you kind
folding
of
thing?
like have to. I kind of do both. Like, I
But
start
if you
folding,
crumb-
and then
if you-
like you get to
Give
the end,
up.
it's like, well,
Yeah.
Yep, but
just
if you
scrunch it
crumble-
up and deal with it.
but
Nobody
if you
just
crumble it,
wraps
though, it
like
unwraps, and then you get shit on your hands.
I wrap like multiple layers around my hand, just like, and then like really have like just a nice courtesy layer of tissue paper. You know,
So you're
I'll
being
do no
wasteful.
folding. I don't care. I need
So-
that like extra support.
So what about this? I heard in another podcast, H3H3, they were talking about shit too, or whatever. Which way do you guys wipe? Do you do it like away from your nuts or towards your
Oh,
nuts?
it's gotta be front
Away.
to back.
Away.
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 Always
away.
away. Always away.
Okay.
Plus, I
'Cause
think
he's- you
away
don't
is
want-
easier too.
He said towards the
No.
Okay, that's just not natural.
Mm.
Yeah,
No
that's what I
way.
thought
Yeah,
You
too.
there's
don't
no
want
way I
none of
could do
that.
that.
Mm-mm. You don't want none of that gunk on your junk.
Hey, you
let
don't
me
want
just tell you
shit on
that.
your man
Mm-mm.
parts.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no
you have a
thanks.
bump.
Good.
You kind of have a bump there, so I mean,
A buffer.
yes.
A little bit of a
The
buffer.
gooch.
Oh,
You know?
man.
The gooch is there.
The gooch.
The
Oh, the good
gooch.
gooch.
Yeah.
The good gooch.
Huh. Well, I mean, I guess we kind of got, the answers we wanted from that, right?
That was
Yeah.
interesting.
That went way more than it should, but that was good. I like that. That was fun.
I don't know. I was a bit surprised. I felt like, I thought more people would have been hoverers or, anti-public toilet,
Oh.
pooping.
One more thing about the hovering.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know, I'm Chinese American, so like whenever I go back to China,
Mm-hmm.
the public restrooms are all like in the ground.
Yeah.
So it's just like a hole, but like it's kind of renovated. So you have to just squat there. So you pretty much have to hover.
Imagine someone not spreading their cheeks and just shitting.
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh
It's a free
god.
leg workout.
Yeah.
Mm.
While we're
KB's thinking.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm,
Oh,
okay. Well, while we're talking about pooping on stuff, let's talk about
Wait.
the tragic of a game, Pokemon Sword and Shield, right? Have you guys heard of anything crazy about it? I've seen some crazy stuff.
not really.
What have you seen?
Fill me
Um,
up.
there was a petition made on the United States White House website for the White House to step in and stop the selling of Pokemon Sword and Shield for being such a trash game.
What?
Bruh, what? I have not heard of this.
What really?
It was either a petition to the White House or to the Congress. Either one.
Help us,
But I
Mr.
think it was the White House.
President.
And then I know they removed a bunch of Pokemons that you can no longer get. They removed a lot of Pokemon moves that a lot of people were like, why? This was supposed to be like a more advanced game, and like the graphics for the game is like tragic. Like I watched the video, it's just like, it makes me wonder, like, what are they doing with Pokemon? Like, I feel like it doesn't improve at all each year. And like compared to like other games that get lots of love, like Zelda and Super Smash Bros. Or whatever, Pokemon just like gets thrown away in the dust, and it's like one of the best franchises to ever exist. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that. I just
Yeah, I
like
don't really know.
I was not about the Gigantamax thing either.
What is that?
Even like it's basically during battles you can make your Pokemon really big and their stats like increase, and I think it's similar to Mega Evolutions. And like
Okay.
I don't know
I
what
was
that
even
is.
on the fence. I was even on the fence about that. So
Wouldn't it cost something to do that, or is that just like click the button and you're suddenly big?
I'm not really sure, but
I mean, I looked at it. I looked at the gameplay. I'm like, you would think this would be a game that would have came out like 5 years ago with the graphics it has, and like with the amount of things that they're removing when they have had all this time to make this game, and then they're still selling it at whatever price tag that it is, right? It's like, I don't know. It doesn't really make any one bit of sense.
yeah, at this point I don't think they're worth like $60.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Are they
was
$60 now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Used
since
to
it's
be
on the
40,
Switch.
right?
Probably a Switch game, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then it was even having FPS problems like during cutscenes where it's like talking to one of the people. It's having FPS problems, so the game has to slow down. It's like, how are you having problems with something as simple as that? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, it's something as a developer you have to iron out before the release. It shouldn't have been released then if it has the sort of issues.
That's what a lot
Yeah.
of people said, but I mean, what? I think didn't they delay it beforehand, or like this had a lot of time to be like developed, so I don't know. And like with the amount of things they removed from the game, I figured that would have gave them as much freedom, but maybe that just made things worse. But
Interesting.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad from what I've heard. A lot of people have been kind of staying away. It's not been a good time. I'm just glad I stopped playing, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, just same old, right?
I
yeah,
never really played it, to be honest.
I played a lot as a kid. Like I
I
played
didn't have a
lot.
Game Boy as a kid.
Okay.
You didn't
Yeah, I
grow
mean the
up
old
right.
games were good. I was fine with those.
Yeah. And then it just stopped getting better.
Yeah, I think I quit after I beat Pokemon X in like 3 days. I was like, yeah, I don't care anymore. This is too easy for me now. I'm moving on. See you later.
Yeah, because I think I beat my Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum all in like 4 hours or something. So I was like, it's like
Wow.
there's no point anymore or something. It's just like, I feel like there's nothing really that insane about them.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot more difficult when you're a kid because you're still
True.
learning all this stuff, and it's a lot more enjoyable then. But the older I got, the easier it got, and
Yeah.
the more I became just kind of like, I like these games, but not that much. Not
They
that
need
much
to
to
put
keep
it on
playing.
PC where you can like actually play with friends, I think.
But they
Mm,
wanna earn more money, so people buy their consoles and whatever.
this is Nintendo. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it's never gonna happen, but I'm just saying, I think it would be nice if they did at some point. Because, like, eventually the
Yeah.
Switch or Nintendo consoles won't be even that great. PC will just be that more powerful, and everybody's gonna prefer a PC or some other device because their phones eventually will take over, I assume, to where a
yeah,
Switch is obsolete.
phones will be big for sure.
Yeah. I mean, your phone already can do crazy stuff. I think there's like a few Pokemon apps on your phone, but I don't know what extent one of those Pokemon apps can do. I mean, there's Pokemon Go, but
Have any of you guys tried out Minecraft Earth?
yes,
You
Not
have.
yet, no.
Not
I
yet.
do not like it.
You don't like it.
You
Why is
don't
that?
whoa.
So I mean, I've had it for since it came out in the United States, which came out like what, Tuesday-ish or something.
Yeah.
And I've been messing with it, and like, even though you're not the one driving, it'll be like, oh, you're moving too fast, you can't do anything, which kind of sucks. While with, I think, Pokemon Go, you were still able to do stuff. So that's kind of annoying. Another thing is, I think there's like dungeons or things that you can like invade or like get stuff at. And like, I was trying that out today. I was like, okay, but you have to make sure like you're actually in the area for it, like, fully, which was kind of annoying. You can't like be part of it in it. And I was like, okay. And then you have to use the AR mode to like actually look at it and do stuff. And I was like, this is gonna look really stupid if I'm over here standing for like 5-10 minutes trying to do whatever I need to do in this area. So I'm like, okay, I give up. Because it's literally like right in front of my main library, and like all the kids would just be walking around me. I felt like that would have been really awkward and stupid. Because you have to mine blocks and place blocks and whatnot. I was like, I'm just not gonna deal with it. I just call it here. That was my main problem.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get it then.
I mean, it's free, so you can.
Yeah, I
You
might
always
as
get it
well
and
try
try
it
it
out,
out.
but
Yeah. One of my roommates ended up getting it, and he was like, "Hey, Minecraft Earth is out." I was like, "Oh yeah, that game. Let me give it a shot." So we both have it downloaded. I haven't really used it all that much. I still need to log in today. Um, I haven't used it all that much, so I haven't encountered any of those problems because I just kind of log in, get whatever is around me, and then log out.
Yeah.
So I haven't really explored it all that much, but yeah, I could see that being a problem. I
And
mean,
then-
like
So-
Pokemon Go had some issues where like you were spending a lot of time in one area for like gyms and stuff.
I mean, I
Um,
never got that in depth to it, so I wouldn't know.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Another
some
thing.
people.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say some people are obsessed with Pokemon Go. Like,
Yeah.
I have a job like outside, as a tour guide, and then there's actually more Pokemon Go players than tourists in my town,
Hmm.
and they're just hogging like the places where the tourists usually are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my brother's big into Pokemon Go, so I've heard a lot about it. And like he'll go on like these big like raiding parties, and there's like apparently there's competitions for it too that he's competed in. And it's pretty crazy how much that game has grown.
Yeah.
It sucked at first.
Yeah, I thought it was like a mostly kids thing, but there's actually a lot of adults playing it too.
Yeah. Surprisingly, a lot of parents.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of weird.
A lot of my friends don't play it, but a lot of their parents do. So, I don't know. Interesting.
Saw a lot of boomers playing it too.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm
Kick
sure.
on.
Like 60, 70 plus. Like,
Well,
I
I
didn't even
think
know about Pokemon.
I mean, they probably played it when they were, well, not when they were
Mm.
kids, but maybe their kids played it. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, something easy for them to get attached to, helps them get outside more, gives them something to
Yeah.
do, maybe make friends with other people since they're older. So older people technically get lonelier or more not as moving, right?
I can
For
see
some
that
people.
advertisement for that already.
Boomers unite!
You got this.
Another thing that I felt was weird about Minecraft Earth, I don't know if Pokemon Go has this, but you have to wait to craft stuff in the game. Like, if I wanted to make a stone pickaxe, it takes 5 minutes to craft. I believe.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
I'm just
That's
like,
just
really?
annoying.
There's
What's the
building
point?
templates that you can buy too, which cost real money, or you can eventually get there, but that might take you forever to get some of those building templates. I'm not sure about that, but they have rubies in the game. That's their in-game currency.
Hmm.
So I wasn't fully sold on it. I just felt like maybe I didn't go in depth enough about it, but I felt like it wasn't for me. Maybe it's for people that are more outgoing, I guess. Or traveling, or don't care about like getting embarrassed about holding their phone up like in front of their face and like moving it all across the face and over tapping on their phone. So I don't know. That's what I thought and saw or experienced with it.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't experienced it too much, so I'm looking forward to playing a little bit more. I haven't had much time, but just get more in depth and see how it develops. At least
Hmm.
we'll see.
Yeah, I heard right now you can't even like customize your name.
Yeah, you have to log in with like a
your Microsoft account.
So,
It's synced with like your Xbox gamer tag or whatever. So I mean, mine's fine because it is AllOutJay, but it's some Xbox gamer tag picture that's attached to it too.
apparently, WhiteFyr was taken when I had to get my name from my Microsoft account, so I'm like Mr. WhiteFyr or something.
What,
I
no
didn't think of something
WhiteFyr
on the
under?
spot.
Oh, you
So-
can't do the underscores in Xbox. That's right.
So it was like, can you? I
You
might
can't.
have tried
That's
that.
PlayStation.
Okay. Yeah, it was like, come on, man. Like who's gonna take my name?
Pure WhiteFyr,
Surprisingly-
WhiteFyr MC, WhiteFyr
Oh my
HD.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Old names. It was so weird though.
Fire.
It's WhiteFyr HD. It was
Mhm.
weird.
I don't know. Lots of new things that are coming out right now are being announced, so it's kind of nice to see all this going around.
Yeah.
Sure, for sure.
I know one of the big things that I thought was kind of crazy that Star Wars was collaborating with Fortnite, but I guess I realized in the end what the collaboration really was. Because the new Star Wars game is being released on the Epic Games launcher, even though it's being made by EA, or well, Respawn Entertainment, which is owned by EA. And I saw that they were adding like a stormtrooper skin and like one of the Imperial cruisers. I'm like, hold up. Star Wars is in Fortnite? Like, I wasn't expecting that. Like, maybe I could have seen it for the movie, but it was just for the video game. So, I don't know. I feel like Fortnite's making some big moves, and I heard the new Star Wars game is pretty good overall, too. Even though I was kind of skeptical because it's being published by EA, and I thought the graphics was a little bit meh, but I heard it was good. I don't know if any of you guys paid attention to any of that stuff.
The new Star Wars game
I mean,
is what is it called?
Star Wars: The
friend just talked
Fallen
about it.
Order.
Jedi Fallen Order, yeah.
Should I follow? Yeah. One of my friends is addicted to that game, so I heard a lot about it.
Really?
Well, not a lot about it, but he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip my classes today to play it.
Nah, it's just a single
was
player
like-
game though.
I was like, I don't know. People are weird.
I mean, I don't see that's the problem I have with single player games. I don't know how long they will last. So like, if it takes me 2 hours to beat it, then I just spent $60 on 2 hours.
Yeah, not a lot of replayability.
I don't know
guess.
how long it can last, so that's why I'm kind of like, do I really want to buy it? I don't really want to, but I want to play it, but I don't want to spend $60 if it's only 3 hours of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't played any of the past EA Star Wars games, but I'm looking to try this one.
I bought the other ones, believe it or not, while they were on sale, and I played the campaign for Battlefront 2. That was alright. I think I bought them both for like $5 in total, so I bought them on their sale. And like, I haven't played the multiplayer, but I'm still subscribed to the Star Wars Battlefront 2 subreddit where I see like they're making all these improvements and whatnot. So I mean, if you ever get the chance, I'm pretty sure it'll be a great game because I see a lot of stuff being fixed and a lot of things being added. There's no like big microtransactions. I think everything's technically free now. Nothing's like pay to win, so that's kind of nice now. It's just kind of you have to grind for some stuff, maybe.
Yeah, I heard that they made some good improvements to that, but
Yeah, lots of
too
new
little,
maps.
too late.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They doubled down when they shouldn't have doubled down, and they needed to do it sooner than later because now I think the bad reputation from it or PR kind of like hindered them overall.
It's one of the biggest problems with EA. They just have a really bad reputation for microtransactions. So it really, really hurts them in sales and stuff.
Well, I mean, another thing was that specific game was missing a lot of stuff too. And I mean, I'm still waiting for more stuff from it because like I enjoy the original Star Wars Battlefront games that were made by LucasArts or whatever they're called, the game studio from them. But like this current one just feels a bit more clunkier, more like a Battlefield-esque kind of thing, wannabe thing, but Star Wars edition. I don't know. Not fully for me. Man, you guys are making me do all the work here, aren't you guys?
I don't know much about the game.
Well,
Is
you
it
guys
any
are,
different from normal though, Jay?
well, you guys are supposed to be like, helping me segue into other topics
All right,
potentially.
let's do a topic that everyone can relate to. Maybe like not specific.
Okay, pizza toppings. Pineapple controversy. I don't know who wrote this here, but whoever wrote this, I'm hoping you don't like pineapple or you're delusional.
I
Go.
wrote it.
What's wrong with pineapple?
Oh gosh.
It's not
okay.
good.
I've
It's not
never
good.
I've never had it on pizza, but I don't like being the one to say this thing shouldn't be on pizza. It's like, I don't know, if you like it, you like it. Who cares?
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying you're crazy, that's all.
There's no argument. It's a type of like it's a whatchamacallit, a flavor or a pizza flavor. I don't know.
Topping.
And I was trying to. There was a different word for it. It's like a Hawaiian
of
style
pizza,
kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I know
you can't
plenty of people
really-
who love like Hawaiian style pizza or with like pineapple on pizza and stuff. It's like, I don't know. I don't really care. It's not for me to say, you know.
I mean, I don't mind it. I think it's pretty good. Like especially with like hot pepperoni or something. It's kind of like the sweet and salty thing. 'Cause usually that's pretty good together.
I don't know, maybe I just haven't gotten a good one yet.
I enjoy the pineapples on pizza, but I think the whole topic of the controversy of it has become this thing of I want to be socially acceptable, so I say it's bad to have pineapple on pizza.
Yeah,
Or
that's a lot of it.
It's become that type of thing. It's not really it's become you're bad, you're good, and not
That's true.
let
Yeah.
everyone just enjoy what they want to enjoy.
No, you're not allowed. It's what I enjoy gets through.
Wow, Jay.
It's almost
And
a-
that
I
proves my point.
Listen, I'll have anything on pizza, okay?
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
give you some
Anything-
anchovies on your pizza then,
Yeah, give it to me. All right.
with some
I'll have it.
pineapple.
I'll eat it. Yeah. That sounds delicious, actually. I love that.
The one thing I've seen with the Hawaiian pizzas is sometimes they like to add banana to it.
Ooh.
Banana.
Wait,
that's
banana on
disgusting.
pizza?
A banana.
So banana and pineapple with the Hawaiian. So it's ham, banana,
Ooh.
pineapple.
Uh,
I
That sounds
can't.
pretty good. That sounds pretty good.
That seems like a
banana-
weird texture combination.
That's the problem with it, is the weird banana texture after it's been cooked.
Well, you cook the
okay.
banana
It's-
too? Like,
Yeah, you dump all the toppings and then put it in the oven.
it's also banana's just a very strong flavor. It's not like just sweet, but it's like banana-y.
Yeah, it's
subtle.
very
Yeah.
strange. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. I'll eat it. I'd try it at least.
Skunk,
Well,
I feel like you would eat anything though.
true.
Yeah, but that's well, that's true, but yeah, whatever.
I mean, I don't know. It's like kind of weird because if you think about it, like pizzas have spices on it, right? Sometimes, or at least in
Yeah.
Norway. So could you imagine like putting spices on a banana and eating it?
That does look really good.
I don't know.
I think Skunk's getting some banana on some
Listen,
pizza
you
today.
tell-
Ew,
You're
that looks
telling me.
nasty. That some of that looks like, like when
Wait.
you like cook an egg, when you boil an egg and like it just looks like part of the yolk and like the actual egg itself. Man, I'm getting like weird talking voices now. I give up.
Yolk and the sail and the yolk and the yeast.
I give up.
All
right. You're telling me you wouldn't just at least try it? You wouldn't like just
I
try
would
it?
try that.
I'd
Yeah,
take a
I'll
bite.
try
but,
it.
like,
All right, then that's it. That's all I'm saying is just try it. It looks good. I'd eat it. I'm hungry.
Well,
I would
then
at least try it.
All right, good. See,
there's
that's
another
fair.
thing that happens in South Africa where some people like to make rice with a beef mince type of mix and then add banana to that. Is that strange? Does that
They just
happen
add
in
banana to
other
everything.
places?
It is not normal, but it doesn't sound as weird for some reason.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as weird, but I've never heard of somebody doing that.
Yes, it's a very for me, knowing of it and growing up with the idea, I've never liked it, and it's a very weird thing.
that's like a traditional thing.
I don't think it's that extreme that it's traditional, really.
But
So
it's just like a cultural thing.
in
It's
America,
just
is
so
it
weird.
in America is it not normal having minced meat on the pizza? What's it called? Is it called minced meat?
What's
I
a
don't
mince?
know.
I don't
I
think
like
minced.
so.
What's it
It's
called?
like a different kind of animal or something.
You know that the meat you have in taco.
Yes.
So like ground beef.
Oh,
Ground
like
beef?
taco
Yeah,
pizza.
yeah, grounded beef.
Ground beef. That's
Yeah,
it.
mince
Like
meat,
really
okay.
chopped up meat.
Yeah, is that not normal having on a pizza in America?
I mean, you can. It
don't think
depends
it's as
on what you want to
popular.
order.
Yeah, it's not as popular.
Yeah.
That's like #1 ingredient in Norway. At least
Yeah,
when it's homemade. I guess the restaurants here actually don't add it. Maybe it's just me then. I don't know.
It's a thing by us as well. It's a almost normally when they do almost a meat lovers thing, then they'll add lots of different styles of meat, but then the ground
got
beef
that.
or the minced meat would be in part of that.
Yeah.
I guess maybe on like a meat lover's pizza, you might have that. I'm trying to think. Because usually on meat lovers, they have pepperoni, they have
Sausage.
sausage.
I guess it's more normal just having beef and not grounded beef or something.
Yeah, normally it will probably be like a steak pizza or a steak and cheese pizza or
Ooh, steak and cheese pizza. Oh, yes.
That
Triggered.
sounds delicious.
That's my favorite kind of
Wait.
pizza.
Does a
I
macaroni
heard you
and
say
cheese
it
pizza
before, so I
exist?
tasted.
Wait, what?
Does a macaroni and cheese pizza exist?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
That
Probably
sounds
somewhere.
very strange.
Probably
It does
is.
exist, and I know
It actually sounds interesting.
Meatball pizza,
Well,
everything.
that's normal.
I mean, like pizza, you can really make from basically anything.
You can.
So
Well, that's why they've made like this dessert pizza, like chocolate and whatever.
that's not that common, but I've definitely heard of that.
I mean, if you think about it, it's literally bread and chocolate. It's not that weird, is it?
Yeah, that's fine until they start adding like bacon and meat onto that.
that
I
sounds
don't know.
delicious. I'd eat that.
I actually think beef. No, I mean bacon covered with chocolate might be good because it's like salt
It
and
might
sweet.
be.
Oh, that'd
There's
be good.
the big thing that people do with like brown sugar, throw it on bacon and put it in the
Yeah.
oven.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
kinda
like
like that.
that's a thing.
I've
Why
never
don't
tried
you
it though.
contribute, Jay?
What?
Why don't you contribute?
Contribute to the conversation,
Because
Jay.
I'm exhausted out of pizza topic. You
Ah.
guys are the ones
Well,
that are
let's
in
segue.
love with this pizza
Okay,
topic.
all right.
Pizza.
So wait, hold on. What's everybody's favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni.
Bacon.
Just
Oh,
Just
You
one
can only
topping.
choose one. Only one.
meat.
can
Well,
I
what
just
kind of
choose a
meat?
favorite pizza type?
Minced meat, ground beef.
Okay. No,
Like-
one topping, White.
One topping.
This is hard. I love pizza. Okay. I
Is
love
it
all kinds of
banana?
pizza.
I like
Oh, no,
sausage
not
pizza.
banana.
Sausage pizza is delicious.
That's pretty good too. Pepperoni and
I don't like
sausage
straight
is for me.
sausage pizza, to be honest.
Really?
Like it's got to have some other stuff with it. Like a meat lovers
do that.
pizza, love it.
Yeah.
But like just like straight sausage, like I've had it before, and it's like I'll take straight pepperoni over straight sausage any day.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
so much better, at least to me.
I also like mushrooms on my pizza too. That
I
adds,
don't
like,
mind that
it's-
either. That's fine.
That's
don't
mind.
delicious.
The number one pizza is a Hawaiian pizza.
Debatable.
I mean, I don't think I've ever had a Hawaiian pizza, to be honest. I don't think I've ever had it. Nobody's ever like ordered it.
Because-
I've never ordered it.
Because sometimes when you get a super meaty pizza, the more you eat of it, it becomes almost overpowering, or
You get tired of it or
Yeah.
whatever. Maybe
you get tired of it. But
pineapple
I can get
gets
tired of it.
refreshing
It's-
over something.
a thing like a Hawaiian, it's basic flavors, milder flavors, which then you can eat more of it. Because that's my thing. I like volume, so I like to buy stuff I can eat a lot of.
See where you're coming from.
So normally we
Yeah.
just get a blend of things. So we'll get a super meaty one, we'll get a Hawaiian refresher one, and then something else.
If I could pick, I would have a pizza with like 4 sides with one type of pizza on each side or whatever.
I feel like that's a
Mm.
thing though.
It is
know?
in some restaurants.
Yeah. All right, White. What's your topping? Come on,
This
it
is
can't be that
hard,
hard.
okay? I
It
love
can't be
supreme
that hard.
pizza, so like I
Oh,
like all the
gosh.
toppings.
Daddy.
Come on, it can't be
Excuse
that hard
me?
to just choose one.
It is because there's steak and cheese pizza, which is the best. Pepperoni's really good. I've had a lot of pepperoni, but then you gotta get like all the veggies on there too, and those are like make the mixture. It's like you can't have a favorite topping. Like,
Is
Veggie
steak
pizza is
really all
delicious.
that? Like, I feel
Steak
like
and
the
cheese
steak
pizza
that they
is-
put on pizza is not good steak.
But it's still just like
It's
steak and cheese
like-
pizza.
It's like really, 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 really crappy steak. Like, not even the steak
Not what
that you
I've
get for
had.
sandwiches, like a Philly cheesesteak. It's like worse.
Philly cheesesteaks are the bomb. Thank you.
Well,
They're
So-
delicious.
I'm saying they're good, but like I'm saying the steak that you would typically have in a sandwich, it
Okay.
was even lower than that.
I guess standalone toppings. Like if I had to choose one topping to put on pizza, nothing else goes on other than like cheese and sauce and stuff. It would probably be pepperoni. But like
There you go. That's it. Done.
Easy.
Yeah.
I
Done.
don't like I've had so much pepperoni pizza in my life. I got
Mhm.
so sick of it that I can't stand. I can barely stand
Right.
pepperoni anymore. Like it's bad.
You poor
Oh, no.
thing.
I can't say that would be my favorite, to be honest. Just because of how much it'll rip your mouth up sometimes with how much like spice is in there and the hotness. It's
Mm,
just, sometimes that is just
From
I don't know.
pepperoni?
mm.
Yeah. And then you
It
get, like, a really
depends on the
weird
pepperoni.
acidy like
Isn't that
feeling.
more about the sauce?
I'm not well.
The
I
sauce
guess
can
so.
play a part.
I feel
I
like
guess.
if
But
you
I
have
feel like
chili sauce and then pepperoni, it's like
yeah.
really
I
whatever
don't
you
know.
mean.
I feel like I've had pepperoni, just regular pepperoni without nothing, and it's just, you know, I don't know. I don't think I'm that big of a fan of it.
Man,
So,
I'm hungry now.
Ooh, salami. Ah, salami on pizza would be great.
Isn't that literally pepperoni
Salami's
just
good.
bigger?
Yes, but it tastes a little bit different. Okay, thank you.
It's a little bit different. A little bit different.
A little bit
Yeah,
different. Okay.
I mean, for me at least, I think pepperoni just like is too greasy. I like you
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
all the oil comes out onto the cheese, and you just have this layer of
I
grease
mean, you could always
on
do
the
what they
cheese.
do with bacon, just put it on paper before you put it on the pizza or something.
Yeah,
I
Like
guess
cook it in a pan.
I guess that's why I think sausage, or like Italian sausage, is like even comparable to just pepperoni, because then you avoid all that grease to begin with. And
That's
like
true.
Right.
some places like overcook the pepperoni to where it's just like charcoal or like hard, or like, you know, like just
That's true
snaps in
too,
half,
yeah.
and it's just like it's not a good experience then.
Right.
While with
You don't like
sausage,
crunchy pepperoni?
no, I don't like crunchy bacon
No.
either.
Wow.
I like
Yeah.
crunchy
somewhere
pepperoni
in
and bacon.
between.
I like a mix is good, I think.
Yeah.
I like all of
Yes.
it. Crunchy pepperoni, crunchy bacon, soft bacon, soft pepperoni. I love all of it. I'll just devour it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just like it somewhere in between. I mean, I'll eat it if it's crunchy, but I prefer if it was like, half crunchy, half soft.
Next week on the AfterLife Podcast, we all get together and decide to make a pizza as one group and figure out what toppings to serve on the pizza, man.
That sounds like fun, and
That
I'll
would
eat
be
it.
sick.
I'll bring the pineapple.
And we'll force
Oh,
Skunk
no.
to eat it all
I
on
will.
next week's
I'll
podcast.
eat all 8 pizzas. Like, oh man, that's
All
a lot.
8 pizzas.
Hey, we're just talking
all
about
8.
one.
Oh my god, 8 pizzas, just man, different topping. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I can't
Man.
wait.
Next week on the AfterLife Podcast, Blondskunk will be obese too, aka Pepega. See you then. Can you imagine? Like, your stomach would be dying with the amount of like milk, or well, all the fat and
Oh my
grease
God.
that you're just like
I'd be throwing
consuming.
up.
Yeah, you'd just
It'd
be
be great.
dying.
Great time.
10 out of 10.
Time check.
Time check. It is currently 5:58 p.m. on November 15th, 2019. I appreciate you
Thank you.
checking, Skunk.
Thank you. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm glad. So you guys need to help me segue.
All right.
What are we saying?
All right. Speaking of milk, let's talk about cereal dry with milk or versus milk. Yeah, Jay's better at it.
Dry.
Okay, yeah. So yesterday I was having a nice little bit of time with T-Bone, and he happened to miss dinner. And what he elected to do was basically go through a whole box of cereal, like family-size box of Cheerios.
Oh, is it just straight
Cheerios
Cheerios?
is good, though.
Yeah,
It's like some flavored Cheerios, but
Yeah.
without milk. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
how are you doing this? I mean, I believe this is huge topics, but I'm just curious, how everybody feels about that. Like, is milk required to eat cereal, or is there like certain
No.
scenarios where it's like,
I mean, first of all, I like my cornflakes or whatever cereal soggy
mhm.
more than not soggy.
Mhm.
Yeah, you
I
like
like
them wet.
Yeah, I
Right.
like them wet.
Like that milk all over it.
I think there's like certain cereal that you like need to have like wet, while like other cereal you can eat dry, like
Yeah.
Cheerios, like kind of
Mhm.
easy. But like other cereals might be too dry and like just cut up your mouth or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like
I mean, yeah. I mean, I do remember as a kid, I used to eat some type of cereals just
Mhm.
as a snack almost without the milk. So
yeah, I could see you
Oh.
doing that like with Cocoa Puffs or Fruity Pebbles, but like
yeah, exactly.
Frost,
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes, I'm not too sure about. I feel like that's a bit of an iffy one for me. I feel like that would just be too dry or like cutting your mouth up.
Is that like cornflakes or something?
I guess, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's close to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird.
Hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
unpopular opinion here,
Huh?
but I'm not a big cereal person or milk person.
Well, I
Same.
mean,
That's fine, I guess.
it's fine, you
Yeah,
know.
I don't even. We don't have cereal in the house. I basically live on oatmeal. No other
Oatmeal.
cereal really.
Oatmeal's good.
Oatmeal. What?
Oatmeal's good though.
You're saying
Breakfast with
oatmeal is
cinnamon.
better than cereal?
Yes, because it
Dude,
doesn't
it's
have
healthier.
all of that sugar
Oh,
on it.
gosh.
Yeah.
True,
Dude,
true.
oatmeal.
Oatmeal's really good though.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really good. You can put like apple bites in it or pieces in it, and
Yeah.
like
See,
cinnamon.
now you're requiring me to do extra work. You know, I just want to be able to
No.
pour some cereal out, pour some milk on
no,
top.
Jay. No, sometimes it just comes with it, and you just heat it up. You know, there you go. Boom.
Yeah, but sometimes that's just too much of whatever other thing that it has in
Oh
there.
my god.
Like I bought this cinnamon flavored oatmeal, and I'm like, that there's too much cinnamon going on in this. Like,
Well, that's different. Cinnamon flavored oatmeal's not.
That's pretty
So-
gross.
So Jay,
Like,
what you're
it's
telling me
good,
is that
it's
you're
just
lazy.
not.
How is that different from in general? Like we all know that you're lazy. Okay.
man, you know, I don't appreciate this attack from you, White. Like,
He
I
went
was
there.
trying to be nice to you tonight, and you're over here attacking me
You
publicly
being
on the
nice to me,
podcast.
that's
You know,
hilarious.
you could have left this until after the podcast, but you decided to
Nope.
elect to do this during the podcast, man.
The people need to know.
They
They already
really
know.
don't.
Throwing banana in there is also pretty good, actually.
Probably.
It's
mean, I would do
literally
that.
you don't need sugar at all.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad.
Oatmeal's delicious. I haven't had it in a while, but it is really good. I have to agree.
You like
Yeah.
thick or like kind of runny?
No, thick. Always thick.
Yeah,
I
it's gotta
mean,
be thick.
Yeah, because
extra
runny is
thick.
just like it's weird. You know.
Yeah.
Like
I
you're
like
eating,
it in the middle.
something. What? Okay.
I like it in the middle and then plus a little bit.
Like,
Plus
I don't
what,
want it
though?
too thick, but I still want it to be like a little wet. You know,
Yeah.
just the right amount.
It's like
Well, yeah, there is just the right
medium
amount,
rare.
but thicker is better. You know, thicker is better. Theoretically, yes. Runny is just like, oh, it's gonna fall off the freaking.
Well,
mean,
that's
yeah,
why
I
we're
can't
saying
have
in the
that.
middle.
I agree, but you want it like to be thicker.
You wanted to be
I
in
mean,
the middle.
if it's too thick, it kind of
Oh
gets
my
stuck
gosh.
in your mouth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you don't want it too thick, because then it's like
You
what
want
the
it
hell
to
is
be
this?
able to like fall off your spoon, basically.
A
Yeah.
little bit, not too much. Because if it's falling off too much, that's bad.
Yeah, so for me, it depends what's going on. So normally I eat oats because of fitness stuff, and
Uh-huh.
then I eat it every day. So I try varieties of styles of things. One of the best things is when I buy a protein shake, I will get the strawberry and just take a scoop of that and throw it with oats, and then it's like almost like a strawberry pudding with the oats pieces in it, and
Oh, that sounds so good right
That
now.
sounds
Oh my
pretty
God.
good.
That sounds delicious.
Nom, 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 nom.
I'm so hungry.
welcome
Yeah.
to the AfterLife Food Podcast.
Papa John's, here I come, baby.
Whoa, we're
Alright,
not sponsored
alright.
by them, therefore you cannot say their name on the podcast, Skunk. If they want to sponsor the podcast, they are more than welcome to.
All right, Grandpa John's, here I come. I'm coming for you.
Well, I think he was, you know, kind of fired from his own company, so maybe not, Skunk. You might have to talk to somebody else. Maybe like Shaq. I think he like bought a bunch of franchises over there, so you can like try to talk to Shaq or somebody else.
All right, Shack Pizza, here I come. Let's go.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what do we think on our last bit of topics we should talk about? Unless somebody has a topic that they don't have listed.
Can't think of anything.
Because I mean, I don't think we should talk about one of these at least, and I don't know if you guys are fully knowledgeable or care about the other topic, so that's why I'm kind of bringing it up. Nor do
I
I think
mean-
one of them would be as entertaining. I just feel like that'd just be a long, boring talk, maybe.
Let's
Yeah,
not talk about games because we did that a lot.
Yeah.
But, See, this is difficult because, like, I don't want to bring up Kappa because I feel like that's going to be
Mm.
really long and dry. Or
It's too heavy for what we have already.
Long and
Yeah,
dry.
it is very heavy.
Ooh, woo, woo.
and like, I don't want to talk
Summarize.
about somebody else moving the mixer because, like, cool, it's a small person, big whoop.
Mhm.
Ewok's Fortnite.
Yeah,
Sure.
Fortnite.
Gamer girl.
We don't
Yeah.
play Fortnite here.
Well, to be honest, I never watched her. I don't really. It doesn't really. I mean, it's cool. Congrats. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
she was. She's. Isn't she deaf?
Yep, Def. Phase member, and
So she doesn't talk either on stream. I think.
yeah. So it's kind of entertaining when she has to play with other people and they have to figure out a way to communicate with her. So it's always interesting seeing how that pans out. But I don't know. I thought that was a weird move for Mixer since she only like as of the past like 30 days she only averaged 100 viewers. So it's like, how is that worthwhile for Mixer at all? But I don't
I
know.
still don't really understand the appeal of Mixer to anyone.
Money.
Money.
She
Yeah.
is like 13 years old, so I mean, maybe her parents didn't know and just took the money and was like, hey. Or they don't see her doing this as a career and just saw some easy cash and wanted to call it a day.
I feel like she had a lot of choice in it, though.
I mean,
Fair
she's also
decision.
part of Phase 2, so she's probably getting money there too.
Yeah.
And then, not to be too controversial, but I think maybe Mixer wants to build their brand and make it look inclusive, so they want to get different types of people in.
Oh, true. Diversity.
Isn't Ewok the first girl they've invited over?
No.
Well, like, they've invited
Renee.
people initially to the Mixer
okay.
that were females.
Right.
I've seen a lot more people recently actually moving back to Twitch from Mixer.
Really?
So
Were
like
they-
Impulse SV and Tango Tech both streamed on Mixer and were Mixer partners very early on. Impulse recently-ish, like in the last month, moved back to Twitch. Renee or LOL Renee, whatever username is. Oh, yeah, it might just be Renee now. She moved to Mixer, and then within the past month or two, she moved back to Twitch because I guess Mixer wasn't going as well as people thought it was. And they moved back. I don't know if that was just before or just after Ninja made the move to Mixer. It was around the same time though. So yeah, I've seen actually quite a few people moving who've been long-standing Mixer partners. Originally were like, influenced to move to Mixer, moved back to Twitch. So
I mean,
I
if
don't know
I
how
was
viable
Mixer,
Mixer
I wouldn't
actually
care
is.
one bit, honestly, about the people moving. Like, they tried to use them or tried to integrate them into the Mixer platform. They didn't really do much for them, so now they need to move on to bigger and greater things that actually will help the platform. I mean, they need their own Twitch Prime equivalent. That's what I think the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Edition could be. So if they do that, that'd be perfect. They need that as soon as possible, and they just need to make sure that everybody has whatever they desire on the website. And I believe Ninja's working closely with them, and I believe Shroud is, or well, how it made it like they made it that way. It kind of seemed like that they're getting features worked out for them. So it should be interesting to see what happens, and I'm sure Microsoft/Mixer has something planned for all the things that they got going on, making it more prioritized or whatnot.
There's only 2 games that are all that big on Mixer though. Fortnite and Smite. That's about it. That's because Smite moved like all of their like esports stuff to Mixer. Like that's the only place you can even watch Smite esports, really. So I don't know. I don't really see Mixer like to me they're like Hitbox. Like they're there and like people know about them, but after a while those just kind of go away. So I don't know.
Well,
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
really
not really
see
sure
Mixer
what they
panning
can
out.
do.
They need to
know.
burn money is what they need to do. That's the only way they'll ever be able to catch up. And they need to throw a lot more millions in order to catch up.
I mean, it's freaking Microsoft. Like, they have so much money. I don't see why they couldn't just do that.
Because they're focused on more important investments, like the cloud. They're Azure, whatever, competing against AWS, so Amazon's cloud surface or server thingy-majigger, and Google and all the other things. So I mean, they have other priorities that are making them money.
I feel like if Mixer was like Fortnite or Epic, at least in the start of Fortnite or whatever, they would do pretty well. Like, listen to the community.
I'm pretty sure Mixer does.
Yeah, they probably do more than Twitch. But if they keep doing that and do it more often or whatever.
I don't know. I think they're not acting fast enough, and they just need to heavily invest quickly. They need to
Yeah, kinda
steal
like Epic.
more people right now.
I think that like Mixer, honestly, you could grow faster as like a smaller streamer.
You can.
Because for Minecraft at least, like it's pretty niche. Like there's a big enough community that like even if you have like 20, 30 viewers, you could still end up on the front page of their Minecraft screen. And I feel like
Yeah, I mean, that happened to someone that Ninja hosted. He had like 10 viewers, and I'm sure he made bank of other people like subbing and whatever to him.
Yeah, I mean, like the only reason, like right now, Fortnite has about 15,000 viewers. 10,000 of those are for Ninja, for instance.
Yeah.
For Minecraft right now, Minecraft has about 1,600 viewers right now. 1,200 of those are one streamer. Like the number 2 guy on Minecraft right now has 25 viewers. So I don't know. I agree with Jay though. It's gonna take a lot more money for Mixer to be more viable. I
Oh yeah,
guess.
for sure. Yeah.
They need to buy more streamers for you to be like, okay, Mixer's actually a website I'll go and watch on or have a tab open. Like, sure, you know, it makes us sound really lazy, like we don't want to have a tab open for Mixer, but like, they need to have more streamers over there for like us to be like, okay, I'll bookmark Mixer, that way I can easily go to it or whatnot, like be willing to like type it up. They need to buy like at least like another 10 minimum, like soon.
So
Streamers.
what 3 streamers would make you wanna go over to Mixer? Like,
I
if
don't
they
think there's
bought-
any way I would go over, sadly.
You don't think so? Like Soda Poppin', Tim.
I don't care about any of them at the moment. That's the thing. I only watch Grand Theft Auto 5 roleplay, so the likelihood of them buying any of those streamers is zilch. Because that would literally kill all those streamers, because literally the only reason why they're doing well is because they're on Twitch and got Twitch Prime going on and gifted subs, and that's never happening. That'd be suicide for them for sure.
Yeah, I pretty much watch exclusively Minecraft streams these days. Occasionally, I'll watch like Tim or well, I don't really watch Shroud anymore since he's on Mixer. But occasionally I'll watch like Tim or just some other big streamer that I follow. But like for the most part, I stay in the Minecraft section, and the Minecraft section is basically non-existent on Mixer. So like all the people I watch are mainly like middle size or smaller streamers, you know, are on Twitch. So
yeah.
I
And
don't know.
90% of the streamers I watch is in this room.
Hey,
Hey,
So
let's
I have
go.
no reason to go to that side.
I
Or
mean,
to buy Skunk.
I guess I'll have to go and support him. Feels bad, man. But I can't
Alright,
watch bits
goodbye.
then. That's a big thing, actually. I can't give Skunk free money.
Mm,
I can't
Maybe
watch
should make a bit
bits, or
system.
will watch ads for bits. If you go to Mixer, so that'd be a big thing for you.
I'm not going to Mixer. F that. Mixer is shit.
I mean, I do think if they bought Tim and like Doc and like XQC, that'd be like a crazy thing. If they bought those 3 streamers.
It would be.
Tim would survive on Mixer, but Doc and freaking XQC would not survive on Mixer. They get banned instantly. Like,
Well, that's why I think Mixer
Man.
would have to alter their rules for them. Like, alter their rules altogether. That way they could survive on Mixer, but still steal that viewership because, I mean, believe it or not, you know, they're like the faces of Twitch. I think Nick Merckx is still one of the most subscribed Twitch channels, so if they want to steal him too, then yeah. But I don't think of face of Twitch being Nick Merckx. I think of, you know, Tim and Doc and XQC being the faces.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
Yep.
and I guess Asmon too, but I don't really see Asmongold ever switching, to be honest, so I can see Tim switching, but I don't know if he's actually going to consider it. Not sure about Doc since he's made fun of it, but that's in character. And then XQC, I'm not sure if he's ever said anything about it. I'm sure he probably laughed about it. But so did Shroud at first. He thought Ninja moving to Mixer was probably kind of bad, and then he did it himself, so money talks.
It's kind of a hypocrite then.
Well, he didn't like really say anything, but you can kind of get the vibe or like how he kind of like talked around it, I think. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I don't know. Does anybody have any last remarks on this topic?
No.
No? Okay, well, I think... do I want to ask this question? No.
Yes.
No.
Is it a deep question?
No. No, okay. We'll end the podcast here, actually, so I don't know if you guys have anything you guys want to say before we officially end the podcast and, you know, call it a great day or a great podcast. Anybody? No?
Low-key want to try.
I don't
banana
think it was really
pizza.
that great, to be honest.
Whoa. Well, I mean, you
I-
guys over here talked about pizza for like a good 10 hours.
I thought it was trash.
Never.
I think you're
over
trash,
shit.
Skunk.
The worst podcast we've ever done. So,
No,
Yeah.
that's you, Skunk.
I think it's the
That's
best
'cause
one
you're
I've been
here.
in.
I'm kidding, guys. Gosh,
kidding, you guys.
have a laugh once in a while.
Have a laugh
Ha
once in a
ha ha
while.
ha ha.
Ha. Ha
Ha.
ha. All right, goodbye.
All right, goodbye, you guys. Hopefully, you guys do enjoy. Don't forget to check us out on Apple/Google Play Music/Spotify and subscribe to us there, even though we didn't advertise that at the beginning for whatever reason. So we're kind of papagas, but, you know, for the future, you can subscribe there and watch us there or listen there, whatever. Give us a rating on Apple, because I don't think you can give us ratings on the other apps for whatever reason, which is kind of stupid. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know. Don't forget to leave a like if you're watching on YouTube and comment down below what you guys think, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Kisses.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay,
Bye.
so here's the part where Jay records it like afterwards, like he keeps recording, just in
Oh,
case.
so I can't fart safely now?
You could, but it won't be safe. That's safe.
Oh,
Do
I
it, you
sharted.
won't.
Oh, crap. Oh. I might have to do the hover technique.
See, Skunk, the thing is, I didn't record after the podcast today. I recorded before the podcast today.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Oh my god.
I started like 20 minutes before the podcast.
No.
Wait, what did we say then?
A lot.
Oh god. Oh god.